Part 2. Resilience is the archetypal masculine feature, so much so that it is directly influenced by your testosterone levels. After a bout of sexual retention, you will experience a tangible increase in your consciousness's ability to deal with loss. So much so that I don't even believe it registers. I mean, here's a classic example of how potent your recourse will be. Let's say you see an attractive lady at the polo. She's slender and she's Latin, and you can't control yourself. You approach, you do your little rehearsal, and you get told that your eyes are too close together. Instead of stewing for hours or even days after, the negative emotion is gone like a wisp of cloud in the sky. When your endocrine system, namely the androgens, are healthy, you literally repel neurosis. And the specificity is important. Like, listen to this. The lifespan of emotions like anxiety, stress, and depression are cut by more than half. This is why you hear so many stories of people dropping addictions to smoking, to drinking, to weed, to pills, and all sorts after a period of retention. Less of the withdrawal symptoms are felt. And even if they do temporarily relapse, they don't binge because their recourse and their resolve is stronger. Then they try again quicker without any impunity. Now, this next one gets talked a lot, but in not as much nuance. Voice, bass, and gravity. So beyond just voice depth, your speech and words have more mass and gravity. The outcomes are that when you speak, people listen and they lean in. They're pulled into your orbit. This was really interesting because when this happened to me, I was still working in the corporate world back in 2020. I felt like I needed to change my vocal cadence because of the effects I was having on other people. What I mean by that is people tend to naturally give you more time and space to think. When they feel the bass in your voice, it's quite significant and tangible for me because I used to be a lecturer, and I actually found that instead of feeling like I had to fill the silence with words, I could allow for these long pauses in which whichever point I was making had greater gravitas and emphasis. It also meant that ironically I didn't actually have to speak, which exaggerated the effectiveness of my words when I did speak. So the masculine advantage here is not just your voice gets deeper, bro, but your ability to communicate vastly improves. You become both a powerful speaker and also you become more concise. Now, the third advantage has to be athletic performance specifically. And again, you know I'm a stickler for the details here. Anything that involves reaction time. The way this works is through the improved nervous system response. It's like your nerves are literally an electric circuit, and the circuit becomes better insulated, therefore the electrical messages conduct faster. Personal anecdote here. I play five-a-side football every Monday, and I'm not a good footballer, especially when I'm having Western intercourse. But when I'm not, and I'm conserving my energy, one of the most immediate things I notice is that my reaction time is greatly improved. My tackles become more precise, meaning I win more duels. I win more loose balls. My first touch is better, meaning I have more space and time on the ball. Remember, I'm not a good footballer, but when I channel the energy, I certainly appear and market myself like one. I'd actually love to hear any personal anecdotes that you gentlemen have on your specific and unique sport that you might play and some of the things that you might have noticed. Like, I do hear a lot of stories about mixed martial arts, especially jiu-jitsu. Lastly, deeper here and now consciousness. Because you're less neurotic, you'll experience these deeper a sense of presence, the king of all masculine features that change. It invigorates and permeates every single aspect of the human system and consciousness. Your social skills are buttery smooth. Your charisma is so slick. There is no reaching for the next thing to say. It is presented to you like the universe itself has brought it down from the heavens on a satin pillow for you to serve. Your memory is fully tricked out to the point that you can recall information that you thought long lost. It is this that may present or market you in a manner from time to time that maybe could be considered intimidating, especially to men. Waking consciousness is richer, deeper, and far more pleasurable. You seem to slip through life like you are covered in lube. And I know that's a crass image, but it's true. There is less friction on you. But don't take it from me. Do it yourself. Experience it yourself. No theories, facts. Speak soon.